Good morning, everyone. I'm Nicole Winkler, the Dean of Health and Life Sciences at Piedmont Virginia Community College, and it is truly my pleasure to welcome you to today's pinning ceremony. Before we begin the ceremony, I'd like to introduce our stage party. Firstly, Dr. Jean Runyon, our college president. Dr. Leonda Keniston, Vice President of Academic Affairs and Workforce Development. Stephanie Gentry Reynolds, Program Director of Radiography. Amanda Zip, Clinical Coordinator of Radiography. Jasmine Johnson, Adjunct Instructor of Radiography and MRI. Dr. Pat Keats, who will honor our RAD and DMS students with awards of excellence. Lisa Burrington, Program Director of Sonography. Matt Hurst, Clinical Coordinator of Sonography. Peggy Beesjack, Adjunct Sonography Instructor, and who will honor our students DMS students with scholarships. Linda Starks, Program Director of Surgical Technology. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank our ASL interpreters, Bernice Venuto and JD Dow. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize some administrative professionals who are always here to support our students. Dr. Scott Jeffries in the back, our VP of Finance. Dr. Andrew Renshaw, our VP of Student Affairs. Josh Fitzpatrick, our CIO. And I would like to take a moment to recognize the faculty and preceptors in the audience who have guided, challenged, and believed in our students, sometimes before they fully believed in themselves. If you are a clinical instructor or teaching faculty member here at PVCC, please stand and be recognized for the role that you play in supporting our graduates on the stage today. And to the families and friends in the audience, thank you for being the support system that made this journey possible. Please stand and be recognized, all of you, for the important role that you have played in your students' lives. Go ahead, stand up. Remember, you were therapists, personal chefs, alarms clocks, occasional anatomy tuners, and of course, the unwavering cheerleaders through it all. So truly thank you for all that you do for our students. And at this time, I would like to welcome Dr. Jean Runyon, our college president, who will offer our welcoming remarks.
Good morning. It is a pleasure to welcome you to this special occasion, the pinning ceremony. This is a time-honored tradition that marks transition from student to healthcare professional. To the family members and friends who have supported these students, thank you. Your encouragement has made this moment possible. And to our dedicated faculty, staff, and healthcare partners, thank you. Your guidance and expertise have prepared these graduates to step confidently into vital roles in patient care. To our graduates, today we celebrate you, students from 3 disciplines that are distinct in practice, yet united in purpose. You are essential members of the healthcare team, whether capturing images that reveal what cannot be seen, using technology to bring clarity and reassurance, or ensuring precision and safety in the operating room. Your work is foundational to patient care. Patients may meet you at moments of uncertainty. They may not fully understand the technology or procedures, but they understand how they are treated. They understand competence, professionalism, calm, and compassion, and you contribute to better outcomes and better experiences for every patient you serve. The future of healthcare depends on you. On behalf of us at Piedmont Virginia Community College, congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Jean. And I would also like to welcome to the stage Dr. Leonda Keniston, our VP of Academic Affairs and Workforce Development, who will also offer some congratulatory remarks for our graduates.
Good morning, everyone, and congratulations, class of 2026. So let me begin with what I know to be true. Few moments in this life carry more meaning than this one. Few moments that remind us, all of us, what it looks like when people choose work that is hard, exacting, and quietly essential. That is what you have done. People come to you with questions they cannot answer alone. That is going to be your future. Questions about pain, questions about injury, questions about their health, questions about what comes next. And in those moments, your work will matter. You chose different paths to get here, but make no mistake, you share the same charge. In radiography and MRI, every image has a person behind it. Someone waiting, someone hoping, someone afraid of what the answer might be. You use radiation and other technologies as tools for clarity. In sonography, every movement on that screen may hold a meaning that changes everything. In surgical technology, every quiet, precise action, every count, every instrument, every sterile field is part of a promise to protect the person on the table. Different roles, different rooms, different tools, the same responsibility. Because here's what I want you to understand. Healthcare is never, never only technical. At its core, it is a relationship built on trust between someone who is vulnerable and someone who has chosen to show up, you all, with knowledge, skill, and care. These fundamental principles are what your faculty instilled in you. Your patients may not know the protocols. They may not know the anatomy, the positioning, or the judgment behind each decision, but they will know, they always know whether someone in that room brought calm and dignity to a frightened moment. That is part of the work that you are entering, and it is not a small part. This pin that you're going to receive today is not simply a marker of completion, it is a declaration of trust. So remember this. Meaningful work is not always loud. Sometimes it is quiet. Sometimes it is exact. Sometimes it happens behind a screen, beside a table, inside an imaging room, or behind the drape in an OR. But when it is done well, with precision, with humility, with respect, it does more than support health care. It helps maintain our faith in it. So again, congratulations, PVCC class of 2026. We are so proud of you. We believe in you, and your patients, this community, are better for the work you are now prepared to do. Congratulations.
Good morning, everyone. What a special day. I'm just going to say big round of applause for our graduates. So my name is Stephanie Gentry Reynolds, and I serve as the Program Director of Radiography at PVCC and the Health Science Liaison for the division. And I have the pleasure of announcing the PVCC Academic and Leadership Awards for these programs. So the 21st Annual PVCC Academic and Leadership Awards Convocation was recently held on campus, and we're proud to share that several of our health science students were recognized with awards. We extend our congratulations to these students for their outstanding achievements and invite them to please stand and be recognized when I call your name. The names of the recipients and their respective rewards are as follows. So, Amanda Craig, the Academic Award. So Amanda is highly deserving of this academic award for her outstanding performance throughout the program. She consistently demonstrates strong academic achievement and actively engages in both classroom and clinical settings. Despite balancing coursework, clinicals, part-time employment, and a long commute, she continues to excel. She generously shares her experiences with first-year RAD students and remains a kind and caring individual. Grace Powell. Grace was highly recommended for the Leadership Award from Radiography. She consistently serves as a positive influence, fostering collaboration and growth in both the classroom and clinical settings. As RAD Club Treasurer, she dedicated many hours to managing funds and helping plan successful VSRT conference fundraisers. She generously shares her experiences with first-year students and prospective applicants. Her dedication makes her an excellent candidate. Isabella Ward, the Academic Award from Sonography. Isabella is an exceptional academic achiever who consistently demonstrates initiative, curiosity, and is always engaged in class. As a college tutor and class advocate, she supports her peers. Isabella is a real pleasure to teach and seems to truly love the field of sonography. Her independence, natural scanning ability, engagement in class, and creation of a student experience video reflect Isabella's academic excellence. And the Leadership Award from Sonography, Julia Maupin. Julia serves as her class president, and she has demonstrated excellent dedication and responsiveness, advocating for her peers and communicating with faculty. Julia is kind and approachable. Her proactive leadership, positive attitude, and thoughtful gestures, including handmade gifts for faculty and classmates, demonstrates a genuine commitment to uplifting others. She was a joy to have in class. All right, how about a big congratulations for all of these award winners? And surgical technology, don't worry, because Professor Starks has got you covered a little bit later. All right, so I have the pleasure of offering congratulatory remarks to our amazing radiography graduates. So, to you all, congratulations on completing your Associate of Applied Science degree in radiography. This is such a meaningful milestone, and we want to take a moment to appreciate all that you've accomplished. Each of you has put in an incredible amount of time, energy, and heart to get here, and it shows. The past 21 months haven't been easy, we know that. You've balanced demanding coursework, clinical responsibilities, and your personal lives, often while dealing with real challenges like long commutes, unreliable transportation, family obligations, and even personal loss. Through all of that, you kept going. That perseverance says a lot about who you are, and it's something you should be genuinely proud of. As you prepare for the ART exam and step into your roles as radiographers, many of you already doing that work, you're entering a profession that really matters. Patient care isn't just about technical skills, it's about compassion, professionalism, and showing up for people on some of their hardest days. Radiography needs people like you, people who care, who want to grow, and who are committed to doing things the right way. As you move forward, I'd love to leave you with a few thoughts to carry with you. Stay positive and keep moving forward, even when things feel challenging. Be the kind of coworker who supports others and helps create a strong and respectful environment. One of the most memorable parts of this group has been how you've supported each other. I hope you hold on to that and stay connected. And also, don't forget to advocate for your profession. Take pride in what you do, stand up for quality training and patient safety, and be a voice for the importance of radiography in healthcare. You've already started to see how important that is. And as you gain experience, think about the impact you can have on those who come after you. Be the mentor that you would have wanted. We would love to see many of you come back one day as clinical preceptors at PVCC, helping guide future students just like you were guided. Most importantly, please stay in touch. We care about each of you and would love to hear where your journey takes you. You will always be a part of the PVCC radiography family. We are proud of you and wish you continued success, growth, and fulfillment in the years ahead. So, yay! I keep trying to get Miss Ziff to come up here, but she's going to let me do this stuff. All right. I have the honor of presenting the award for the Jeffrey Scott Dewey Memorial Scholarship to a rising second-year student on behalf of the lovely Dewey family, Jeff's amazing aunt, Miss Lynn Rogers, and Miss Kathy Lucas. So they are actually cheering on from home today. So they wish they could be here. They are here in spirit, and they cannot wait to see, what transpired today. So some of you knew Jeff. I had the pleasure of knowing Jeff. Jeff was a graduate of what is now this PVCC radiography program. What distinguished Jeff in radiography was not just his academic or clinical skills, but also his deep passion for patient care. This scholarship was established after Jeff's passing in 2010 to recognize someone with like skills and passion for radiography. Before awarding this year's, I can't believe, 17th scholarship, the family would like to congratulate last year's award winner, Savannah Freitas. Savannah has made a deliberate choice to remain focused on her education rather than pursuing employment during her final year. She's committed to finishing strong, which she did, and she's dedicating her time to prepare for the ART exam. Throughout the program, she has embraced the opportunity to train at a variety of clinical sites, gaining valuable experience that will help her confidently choose the radiology setting that best suits her career goals. After successfully passing her ART exam, she plans to begin her career in diagnostic radiology to further develop her skills. So looking ahead, she may explore advanced modalities such as nuclear medicine. The entire Dewey family wishes her continued success in all her future endeavors. So a big hand for Savannah. All right, now secrets are revealed. Yay. All right, this year's Jeffrey Scott Dewey Scholarship recipient stands out for their passion for the field, exceptional patient care, and strong work ethic. Eager to learn and jump in, they consistently show initiative during their clinical training, anticipating needs, thinking ahead, staying well prepared. In clinic, they're engaged in every exam. They ask thoughtful questions, quickly apply new skills. Their confidence, strong positioning, and excellent communication help put patients at ease, while their professionalism and positive attitude make them a valued team member. Motivated and driven, this student is well on their way to becoming an outstanding technologist. The winner of the 2026 Jeffrey Scott Dewey Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $5,000 goes to this rising senior, Angelique Angel Briley. Congratulations to Angel. The entire family wishes you all the best in your senior year and future. So I just handed Angel a beautiful plaque, a lovely gift bag from the Dewey family, a really fancy big check showing that she's now a millionaire. And then this is a beautiful plaque that we hang in our lab. It has Jeff's picture on it, and then all our amazing Jeffrey Scott Dewey Award Scholarship recipients since 2010, and Angel has been added. That's so exciting. We've been sitting on that for a little while, I have to say. All right, now for the Keats Award for Excellence in Radiography. So I'd like to take a moment to recognize two of our graduating students in the audience who have each received a Keats Award of Excellence for maintaining the highest clinical or highest academic average in their first year of this program. These awards are designed so that a student can only win this award once during their time in the radiography program. So in 2025, so last spring, Nicole Boldak was awarded the Keats Clinical Award for Excellence, and Linus Morales was awarded the Keats Academic Award of Excellence. So, big round of applause for both of them. So at this time, I'd like to welcome Dr. Pat Keats and our radiography and advanced imaging adjunct instructor, Ms. Jasmine Johnson, who will be joining us to present the Keats Awards for Academic and Clinical Excellence for 2026.
Good morning. I would like to take a moment, Our first year recipient of the Keats Award for Clinical Excellence consistently demonstrates exceptional performance in all areas of the clinical practice. Their attention to detail and commitment to outstanding patient care is unwavering. They show genuine respect for both patients and technologists. They contribute to a supportive clinical environment. A dedicated team player with a positive attitude, this student readily steps in to assist with any exam. They also ask insightful questions in the clinical setting, and they're continually seeking opportunities to refine and strengthen their skills.
Okay. Please help me to congratulate, the recipient of the Keats Award for Clinical Excellence for the first year class, to Morgan Ballows. Is this open?
This year's recipient of the Keats Award for Clinical Excellence from the graduating class exemplifies excellence in every aspect of clinical practice. Beginning the program quiet and reserved, this student has grown into a confident and highly capable student who actively seeks out opportunities to participate, consistently stepping in on as many exams as possible. A true pleasure to work with, they bring positivity to every clinical setting. Their exceptional patient care skills are matched by genuine compassion and empathy for those they serve. Always willing to lend a hand, the student rises to every challenge, approaching even the most difficult exams with confidence and determination.
Please help me to congratulate the recipient of the Keats Award for Clinical Excellence from the graduating class, to Amanda Craig.
The first-year recipient of the Keats Award for Academic Excellence has shown outstanding dedication throughout their first 2 semesters in the radiography program. They consistently arrive to class prepared, they stay engaged, and they set high standards for their work. Notably, they remain a positive attitude while managing a long commute from Fredericksburg for both class and clinic. Their hard work and focused commitment to learning have really stood out this year.
Please help me to congratulate the recipient of the Keats Award for Academic Excellence for the first-year class, to Haley Stowe. Sound like a frog. I've got some.
The recipient of the Keats Award for Academic Excellence from our graduating class. This year's recipient is an incredibly hard worker who always goes the extra mile to truly master what she's learning. She's a quiet, focused student who consistently turns in top quality work, but she's also known for her kindness towards her peers. She is especially generous during team-based learning, where she quietly shares her insights and helps her teammates navigate the most challenging parts of the material. Her steady dedication and supportive nature have made her a truly invaluable part of this graduating class.
And last one, please help me to congratulate the recipient of the Keats Award for Academic Excellence from the graduating class, to Ashlyn Ducat. Okay.
All right, a big round of applause for all those lovely winners, and thank you to Jasmine and Dr. Keats for sharing that great news. All right, at this time, I'm inviting Katie Roberts and Amanda Craig to the stage to recognize a couple of our amazing clinical instructors.
Thank you, Ms. Reynolds. I am Katie, and this is Amanda, and we're going to be recognizing our clinical instructors. These are instructors that have particularly stood out to our class. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome Megan Gilmer to the stage. Megan, you've been an incredible clinical instructor, and so many of us feel lucky to have had the chance to learn from you. You create a welcoming, supportive environment where it feels easy to ask questions and really get involved. The way you explain fluoroscopy procedures makes everything much more approachable, and you give students the opportunity to be hands-on while we are still having you there for guidance, which we need. You build confidence by trusting us and encouraging us to step outside of our comfort zones. Your sense of humor and positive attitude have made the busiest, most stressful days much more manageable. It's clear how much you care about your students and their success, and we are so grateful for everything you've done for us. Thank you, Megan. And I would also like to welcome to the stage Jackie Savo. Jackie, you have been a great person to learn from, and so many of us have really enjoyed working with you. You create a calm, welcoming environment that makes the OR feel much less intimidating, especially in the beginning. You take the time to explain procedures clearly and answer questions in a way that helps things really click. Your patience and support go a long way in building confidence, whether it's someone's first time using a C-arm or working through more challenging exams. Even when things feel overwhelming, your steady and encouraging approach makes it easier to step in and try. And on top of that, your sense of humor and personality make the whole experience even better. You make a meaningful difference to students, and we sincerely appreciate everything you do. Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you so much. A big round of applause for all of the amazing radiography folks. So our most amazing advanced imaging and radiography adjunct instructor will be sharing some good news about our MRI students, Jasmine Johnson.
Completing a radiography or ultrasound program is a significant achievement. It requires determination, perseverance, and a deep commitment to patient care. Today, we're really excited to recognize 4 individuals who chose to take that commitment one step further. While continuing to work in the field, these students took on the additional challenge of pursuing advanced imaging training in MRI. This is no small feat. MRI is one of the most complex and demanding modalities in medical imaging. It requires not only academic excellence, but also resilience, adaptability, the ability to balance work, study, family, and clinical responsibilities. Balraj Chambers and Jennifer Kreitzer came into the program as experienced X-ray technologists. Transitioning from radiography into MRI means learning an entirely new way of thinking, moving from ionizing radiation to magnetic fields, and mastering a modality where physics, safety, and precision must come together seamlessly. These two have taken an already strong foundation and expanded it into something even more impressive. Julie and Fatima Begum joined this journey from the world of ultrasound. Making the leap from sonography to MRI brings its own challenges, shifting from real-time, hands-on imaging to a modality that depends heavily on planning, sequencing, and anticipating outcomes before the image is even acquired. They have both shown what it means to embrace change and push beyond their comfort zone. What all 4 of these graduates share is a commitment to growth. They embody what it means to be lifelong learners, professionals who are not satisfied with where they are, but are driven to expand their knowledge and elevate the care they provide. Beyond the technical skills, what matters most is the impact they will have on their patients. MRI can be an intimidating experience, and the technologist plays a critical role in creating a safe, calm, and compassionate environment. Each of these MRI graduates has demonstrated the professionalism and care that patients depend on. The achievement represents not just the knowledge they've gained, but also perseverance, discipline, and dedication that they've demonstrated along the way. Deciding to pursue an advanced imaging training while continuing to serve patients is something that truly sets people apart. To Balraj, Jennifer, Ju, and Fatima, today we are celebrating your hard work, your growth, and your accomplishment. We are incredibly proud of each of you and confident you will continue to make a meaningful impact in your careers and communities. We are sad that they were not able to join us today due to other commitments, but I'd like to give them all a round of applause for congratulations.
I have the pleasure of inviting Lisa Burrington, who is the Sonography Program Director, to come and share her remarks.
Good morning. We've heard from some other speakers about hard work, dedication, perseverance, and those words absolutely apply to this class. But what I want to say is I had the unique opportunity to work with this class during a stressful and important moment in our program, your accreditation interviews at the end of your first year. And what stood out to me wasn't just what you knew, but it was who you were as a class and individuals. You were positive, confident, prepared, genuine, and most important, I saw that you supported our program and each other. And I want you to know I truly enjoyed working with this class. You made it easy, you were engaged, motivated, and a pleasure to be around. In a program like Diagnostic Medical Sonography, where the expectations are high and the learning curve is steep, it's easy to become overwhelmed or competitive. I saw over the course of the program how you lifted each other up, and that matters. Because in sonography, you're never working alone. You're part of a team, caring for patients, supporting colleagues, and making critical decisions together. What I saw in you, your positivity, willingness to help one another in schoolwork and lab, and your ability to stay motivated even when things were difficult, that's exactly what will make you not just good sonographers, but exceptional ones. Each of you is truly ready for the role you're about to step into, and I love hearing about all your exciting plans for the future. I'm very proud of you, not just for what you accomplished, but how you accomplished it, and congratulations, class of 2026. I'm going to invite Peggy Bizjack to come forward, and we're very excited about our awards this year for our students.
Yes, we are very excited, yes. So hello everyone, my name is Peggy Malsey Bizjack, and it's truly an honor to stand here today with a program that has meant so much to me over the years. When I reflect on my time with the Diagnostic Medical Sonography program at PVCC, what stands out the most is not the technology or the knowledge, but the people, the students who commit themselves to learning, to growing, and to caring for others. Sonography is a unique field. It requires not just technical excellence, but a steady hand, a sharp mind, and a caring heart. The students we recognize today embody those qualities. I chose to establish these two new sonography awards as a way to give back to a profession and a program that has given me so much. It is my hope that this small contribution helps support your journey and reminds you that your hard work really matters. These awards are not just about grades and performance. They are about perseverance, compassion, and the quiet determination that it takes to succeed in this field. Know that your hard work really matters. To our first-year student who is receiving the Student Leadership and Engagement Scholarship Award today, you have demonstrated dedication and a strong foundation for what lies ahead. Just keep going. You're just getting started. To our second-year student receiving the Excellence in Sonography Practice Scholarship Award, you have shown not only scanning skill, but also clinical ability to care for patients in meaningful ways. Congratulations to everyone. I'm incredibly proud of what you have accomplished and excited for what lies ahead for you. Keep learning, caring, never forget why you started this professional journey. You are part of a profession that truly matters. Thank you for allowing me to continue being a small part of this incredible DMS program. It will always hold a special place in my heart.
Okay, so I'm pleased to announce the recipient from the first-year class for the Student Leadership and Engagement Scholarship Award is Grace Latham. And I am pleased to announce the recipient from the second-year class for the Excellence in Sonography Practice Scholarship Award goes to Valley Lamb. Okay, at this time, we're proud to present the Keats Award for Excellence in Sonography, and I would like to invite Dr. Keats. So this award goes to the student who has demonstrated exceptional academic excellence by earning the highest GPA across didactic and clinical training. The award is made possible through the generous support of Dr. Keats, whose commitment to excellence allows us to honor the dedication, hard work, and outstanding achievement in sonography demonstrated by Isabella Ward.
right, how about another round of applause for those wonderful diagnostic medical sonography students? All right, I have the pleasure in inviting my most amazing colleague, Professor Linda Starks, the Program Director for Surgical Technology, to come share her remarks.
Good morning. I would like to welcome family and friends to the Surgical Technology Pinning Ceremony. Today we recognize and reward the hard work of our graduates as we send them out into the world of working allied health professionals. The students worked hard this past year with lectures and lab classes lasting 6 to 7 hours a day, several days a week. A lot of tests, assignments, and practical competencies to know and pass to make it to the clinical portion of the program. Getting up before the crack of dawn to arrive at their assigned clinical facility by 6:30, dressed and ready to work. Working tirelessly to prepare each surgical procedure for the surgeon and consistently learning different specialties to become great surgical technologists. To the family and friends of our graduates, thank you for giving your support throughout their journey. I am sure it means more than you know to your graduate. The accumulation of this journey to becoming surgical technologists will happen on June 3rd at 9 a.m. when the graduates will sit for their national certification boards. To the graduates, congratulations. May you have long and prosperous careers. You have reached but one of your milestones in the field of surgical technology. You have many more to come. Good luck to you. Academic Excellence Award is demonstrated ability to perform, achieve, and/or excel in scholastic activities. Academic excellence has been identified with achieving high grades and superior performance. The Certificate of Academic Excellence is awarded to students who have consistently maintained a 90 grade average and above in all 12 of the surgical technology core courses. This award recognizes academic success in the classroom, laboratory, and clinical settings. These students demonstrate commitment to learning in academics despite various obstacles. To be eligible, students must meet all requirements, including grade point average, excellent attendance in class, lab, and clinical. This year's recipients of the Surgical Technology Academic Awards are Pearl Bass, Alyssa Ortez Smith, Cindy Moldez Maria, Ashlia Parsons, Catherine Avenchenko. Gabrielle Springer. The Clinical Excellence Award is designed to reward clinical practice that goes above and beyond the norm. Excellence in Clinical Award in Surgical Technology Practice is presented in recognition of a student's excellence in clinical skills, knowledge, expertise, personal attributes that contribute to the delivery of quality patient care, including securing employment before graduating. Students who receive this award have demonstrated excellent clinical skills evidenced by feedback from peers and preceptors, promotes teamwork with fellow students and collegial working relationships, demonstrates effective management of time within a rapidly changing clinical practice, creates and implements learning tools for improved patient care outcomes, demonstrates effective interpersonal relationships through compassion, respect for person, integrity, professionalism, and delivery of care to patients and family. This year's recipients are Pearl Bass, UVA Outpatient Surgery Center. Alyssa Ortez Smith, Martha Jefferson Hospital. Ashlea Smith, Mary Washington Hospital. I'm sorry, Ashlea Parson. Cindy Moldaz Mejia, UVA Community Health Center. Catherine Avenchenko, Rockingham Medical Center. Patience Robinson, UVA Main Operating Room. Gabrielle Springer, UVA Main Operating Room. Nathan Baker, UVA Riverside.
All right, another big round of applause for surgical technology. All right, so I get to read the significance of the pen. So this ceremony called pinning represents something unique. The pen serves as recognition that these students have endured, I think they would agree with that, and prevailed through many challenges. They are ready and able to enter into a profession with a rich history and exciting future. The pen signifies that they are soon to be PVCC imaging and surgical professionals, and we hope that they'll wear their pens with pride. So. All right, I have the pleasure of asking Miss Amanda Ziff, the clinical coordinator from radiography, to come up. And before we congratulate each of you, I'd like to mention an additional generous donation made by Dr. Pat Keat. As a part of her gift to this program, she has personally ensured that each one of you receives a beautiful radiography pen to serve as a reminder of your hard work and dedication and the quality of excellence for which this program and PVC stand.
Okay, we'll begin. Nicole M. Boldak. To my family, thank you for always being my biggest cheerleaders in life. To my fiance, I couldn't have done this without you. Your support carried me through every challenge. To my sweet pup, Sophie, thank you for being by my side during all the late night study sessions. To my grandmother, I wish you were here. Your love shaped who I am, and this achievement is for you too. Amanda Craig. I am very grateful for my family for their never-ending support and encouragement throughout this program, my new lifelong friends that I have made during this experience, and all those who have encouraged me and helped me push through. Without you all, I don't think I could have made it, and I will always, always be grateful. Thank you. Megan Courtney Delahousse. I am so thankful for the support of my family and friends. You've kept me going and mostly sane. Thank you to our instructors for their endless dedication, and to our CIs, technologists, and my Martha Jefferson coworkers for all the patience and knowledge you've shared. and for answering the same questions many, many times. To my classmates, there are 0 days left. I wish you all the best, and remember, always choose the best correct answer. Ashlyn Doucette. I would like to firstly thank myself for pushing past my own comfort zone and working to become my best self. I am incredibly grateful to my family for being able to give me this amazing opportunity and supporting me through this journey. Lastly, I want to thank my classmates for making the insanity of this program bearable through our shared suffering, especially Linus, who was always there for me. Savannah Freitas. As I receive my pen today, I dedicate this achievement to my partner Melinda, my professors, the technologists I had the pleasure of getting to know, and the friends that I have made along the way. I know sometimes I was hard to handle, but you never gave up on me. Thank you for seeing my potential, believing in me, and supporting my goals. Madeline King. Thank you to my family for supporting me throughout my education and always cheering me on. Mom, you are my role model, showing me how hard work leads to success. During these last 21 months, I married the love of my life. Thank you, Jeremy, for your unconditional love and support. I'm grateful for the friends I made. Those long study sessions meant everything. I couldn't have done this without you all. Michaela Kinsey. I would like to thank my friends and family for all the support they've given me through my much too long journey through school. I'd like to thank my friends and classmates for the shared mental breakdowns and crash outs. I would like to thank myself for not giving up when things got hard. We made it through off hard work and vibes, guys. Linus Miguel L. Morales. To my family for their love and support as they continue to be a source of inspiration. I look forward to returning their kindness 1,000-fold. To my fellow peers and graduates, who I am grateful to have met and stand with at the end of this chapter. Lastly, to my loving girlfriend, Ashlyn, who continues to make all of this worth it. Sophia Ott. To my parents, I owe you both every ounce of my work ethic, motivation, and determination. You have encouraged me to reach for the stars, supported me through every regret, and most importantly, shown me how to persevere so I could end up right in this very moment at the finish line. My success will never be anything but a reflection of having the best parents ever. Maria Panis. I would like to thank my mom, my family, and my boyfriend for their endless love and support throughout this program. To the friends I made, thank you for all the study dates, laughter, and always being there. And to my daughter, you are my greatest inspiration and the reason behind everything I do. Grace Powell. I am so thankful for my husband and my dad for being so supportive of me during this time. I am especially grateful for my mom, who probably felt like she went through X-ray school too. Thank you to the friends I met in this program for always being up for group studying, Panera dates, and pickleball matches. Katie Robertson. This day is dedicated to Patrick. You've kept us secure as I've reached toward a better future for us as a family. I'm so grateful to lean on you and look forward to what this new phase of life offers. Thank you to our families for their support and encouragement. What a gift we have in you. Also, I love you, Donna, Jean, and Swiper. Charles T. Wedderburn. Reaching the end of this program is a milestone that fills me with great gratitude for my partner, Chevy, my family, and the amazing friends who pushed, towed, encouraged, and believed in me. Every late night, every setback, and every victory was made lighter because of you. I thank God for the strength, clarity, and blessings that brought me to this moment. Thank you. Lauren Ann Wright. To my precious children, Toby, Eleanor, Arthur, and Violet, I love you more than I can say. Thank you for being so patient. I couldn't have done this without you cheering me on. This is for you. To my parents, Sterling and Ann, thank you for your unending love, support, and encouragement. With you in my corner, I knew I could succeed. Isai Zamudio Pina. I want to thank my parents for supporting me all this time and for everything they have done for me. Shout out to my sister Yuvia and my girlfriend Anai. Thank you, Charles, Ashlyn, and Linus, for making these last 21 months a very enjoyable time.
All right, another big hand for radiography graduates. Woohoo! All right, I'm going to invite the most wonderful DMS clinical coordinator, Matt Hurst, to read the sonography pinning dedications.
All right, let's keep this rolling. First up, we have Avery Alger. And Avery says, "Thank you, Jesus. I'm incredibly grateful to my family and fiance for your unwavering love, support, and encouragement, and to my professors for your wisdom and guidance throughout this journey. To my classmates, thank you for the friendships, the laughter, and the memories that will last a lifetime. I'm so thankful for everyone who helped make this possible, and I couldn't be more proud of all we've accomplished." Eleanor Dare. To my family, friends, classmates, and instructors who supported me through this journey, thank you. This is only the beginning of a life dedicated to helping others. I'm so proud to carry your support with me into everything that comes next. Haley Farmer. Thank you to my family, friends, instructors, and everyone who supported me throughout this journey. I'm so grateful to those who encouraged, supported, and believed in me. Dakota Hale. I'm incredibly grateful for my boyfriend, Nick, for his constant love, support, and encouragement throughout this journey. To my parents and my amazing friends that I've made in this program, thank you for believing in me, supporting me, and pushing me on the hard days. I couldn't have done this without everyone who stood by me along the way. Valley Lamb. I am endlessly grateful to my boyfriend who unconditionally supported me over the past 2 years. Thank you to my grandparents who never doubted my ability to succeed, and most of all, thank you to my mom and dad for their unwavering love and encouragement. Julia Maupin. To my grandmother, I am forever in debt to you for supporting and providing me this opportunity to obtain my college education. Thank you to my fiance for the endless support, enduring all the studying, and always offering a helping hand. To my late mother, today is a day I've dreamed of, but it's bittersweet because I'm missing you. Brady Obeer. I would like to thank my parents, boyfriend, and instructors for supporting me throughout this program. I would also like to thank all the great friends I've made during the program. I'm so grateful for every one of you. Leslie Obeer. I am deeply grateful to my family, friends, and mentors whose encouragement and unwavering support carried me through every challenge along the way. Your belief in me made this journey possible and gave me the strength to persevere. Above all, I give all the glory to God, for without him, none of this would have been possible. Emily Sanchez. I want to say thank you to my mom and dad, as well as my 2 little brothers, for all of their love and support throughout the duration of this program. It has been an incredible 2 years, and now as we all go our separate ways, I would like to wish the absolute best to all of my fellow graduates. Izzy Ward. I want to thank my Aunt Gigi, my boyfriend Hayden, and his parents Rachel and Clay for their unwavering support, for keeping me fed, grounded, and believing in myself. Thank you to my classmates for the laughter, and to Miss Lisa, Mr. Matt, and Miss Peggy for their dedication, empathy, and constant support. I am especially grateful to the sonographers at Martha Jefferson for believing in me and welcoming me into their incredible team. Molly Wells. I would like to thank my family and friends for their love and support while I was in the program, and my instructors for their support and advice through the process of learning and developing skills. Lauren Worley. To everyone who stood by me and supported me through this journey, my fiance, family, friends, classmates, and instructors, thank you for your steady encouragement and guidance. Your support has carried me through a very challenging 2 years and has kept me focused on achieving my goals. I am deeply thankful to all of you who helped me reach this point and feel truly blessed to begin this next chapter of my life. And Julie Yao. I am incredibly grateful for having this opportunity to expand my knowledge, meet new people, and gain so many meaningful experiences. I want to thank my teachers, classmates, and all the amazing ultrasound techs I had the privilege of learning from along the way. Most importantly, I want to thank my family and my boyfriend for their constant love, unwavering support, and for always believing in me.
All right, now we've got surgical technology. So, Professor Starks, excellent. Nathan Baker. I want to thank my amazing wife for making this possible. Through all the altered plans, long nights studying, and long hours at clinicals, we have persevered. My mom for always being there for support and always willing to listen when I was stressed. I also want to thank my classmates for working together, helping one another, and building one another up when we needed help. I am honored to be a part of this class. Pearl Bass. I would like to thank my mom and dad for always supporting me and believing in me. My boyfriend Randy has been amazing in supporting me in my studies. I would also like to thank Professor Starks, as she did an amazing job in teaching each and every one of us. Alexa Buasagi. I am so grateful for the immense support from my friends and family on my journey to become a surgical technologist. Catherine Ivanchenko. Whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men. You are deserving the Lord Christ. Colossians 3:23. I am blessed with the opportunity to learn and graduate. My family and friends have been a huge blessing for me in prayers and support. I would also like to thank my instructor for teaching us and setting us up for success. May the Lord's name be glorified in this career that He has bestowed upon me. Cindy Maltez Mejia. To begin, I want to thank God for helping me finish what I started. Thank you to my mother and father for their unceasing love, encouragement, and endless sacrifices. To all my family and friends, I appreciate you for being my biggest support system and for believing in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. To Professor Starks, my classmates, and preceptors, thank you for all your knowledge and guidance in helping me achieve this moment. Alyssa Ortiz Smith. I want to thank Professor Starks, Cecily, and my classmates for their support throughout these past 2 years. I've truly enjoyed every step of this journey and am grateful for the encouragement and fun memories we shared. Ashlea Parson. I am dedicating this achievement to myself for showing up even when it was hard, especially getting up at 4 a.m. for clinicals, for pushing through, learning, and growing into someone I'm proud of. Thank you to my family, my professor, and my classmates for supporting me along the way. This journey wasn't easy, but I made it. Patience Robinson. A huge thank you to my mom, siblings, and friends. I couldn't have done this without your encouragement and support. Thank you, Professor Starks. This program has been transformative. Your hard work and time is deeply appreciated. To my classmates, congratulations, we did it. Wishing you all the best in your careers. Gabrielle Michaela Springer. Behind this achievement stands love, sacrifice, and resilience. I dedicate this milestone to my parents and family for their unwavering support, my classmates for their encouragement and teamwork, and my professors and preceptors for their guidance and mentorship. Lastly, to myself, for every sacrifice and every late night, this moment is a celebration of resilience, growth, and purpose. All right, how about a huge round of applause to all these soon-to-be surgical and imaging professionals. So I have the pleasure of sharing some special recognitions because we couldn't get here without all of the people supporting us along the way. So the radiography, sonography, magnetic resonance imaging, and surgical technology graduating classes of 2026 would like to express their heartfelt appreciation to the following individuals: our exceptional clinical instructors and preceptors who generously share their knowledge and mentor students in the clinical setting. Your dedication and guidance are invaluable. Our faculty and students could not succeed without your unwavering support. So a big hand for all our amazing teachers out in the clinicals. Dr. Pat Keats, whose generous contributions have enabled numerous students to receive awards recognizing their academic and clinical excellence. The class of 2026 is deeply grateful for your continued support. Avery from sonography and Linus from radiography, would you please join me in presenting Dr. Keats with a special token of our appreciation for her incredible commitment to the PVCC and radiography and sonography programs and their students. The family of Mr. Jeffrey Scott Dewey, Aunt Lynn and Aunt Kathy, who usually are able to travel from the Carolinas each year to attend our graduate pinning ceremony and present a special memorial scholarship in honor of Jeff. His legacy of outstanding patient care and radiography lives on through this meaningful award. So they are here in spirit with us, and we are so grateful for their support. And Lisa will be taking over here.
Okay, I would like to call up Julia Mopin and Andrea Mitchell. Please come up to present. The sonography program faculty and class of 2026 and 2027 would like to express their appreciation to Peggy Bizjack for her generosity, encouragement, and knowledge. Peggy has been a part of the program from its beginning, and we are so thankful for all her support. I know when the students think about ergonomics and their future careers, they'll be thinking of Peggy.
Catherine Ivanchenko, will you join me, please? And Gabrielle Michaela Springer.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Gabrielle Springer, and on behalf of the 2026 Surgical Technology students, I would like to dedicate this award to our professor, Professor Starks, the One Woman Show. On behalf of the class of 2026, as well as the many other classes who came before us and those who will come after us, we would like to extend our deepest gratitude and appreciation for your unwavering dedication to our education, our growth, and our future careers. Your commitment to this program has gone far beyond simply teaching course material. You have dedicated your time, energy, patience, and heart to shaping students into confident, knowledgeable, and compassionate surgical technologists. Every lecture, simulation, correction, encouraging word, and late moment spent preparing us has reflected your genuine compassion for both the education and the profession itself. Throughout our journey, you created an environment where learning was not just only educational, but memorable. From the DIY intestines and blood used during our simulations, to the familiar sight of your glasses sliding to the edge of your nose whenever one of us contaminated ourselves. You brought humor, realism, and dedication to every lesson. Those moments may seem small, but to us, they became some of the memories that unite us as a class and remind us that learning can both be challenging and meaningful. You consistently held us to a high standard because you believed in our potential, even during the moments when we doubted ourselves. Your detailed notes, your constant encouragement, and your positive attitude reassured us that we are capable of succeeding in a demanding field. Most importantly, you taught us not only how to pass exams, but how to perform successful skills, but how to think critically, stay accountable, and understand the importance of the work we prepare to do. You have made an impact that reaches beyond one graduating class. Your influence carries with us with every student who enters the operating room, carrying the knowledge, discipline, and confidence that you have built. The care and pride you pour into this program and the countless future healthcare professionals, and the legacy will continue for years to come. And because of your dedication, sacrifice, and love to the profession, we would like to dedicate this award and moment to you. It is a reflection of the gratitude we all carry for everything you have done for us and for the program as a whole. You believe in us, advocated for us, challenged us, and prepared us for the responsibility and the privilege of this career. Your dedication has never gone unnoticed, and it never will. With our deepest respects, appreciation, the class of 2026, and respectfully, Kat would like to apologize for almost killing you twice. Thank you.
All right, how about another big round of applause for all the amazing supporters of our program. We really could not do it without you. They are wonderful.
The moment you've all been waiting for, the closing remarks. Okay. So it really is truly an honor to stand here before you as we celebrate the accomplishments of our radiographers, our MRI, sonography, and surgical technology students, graduates now. This milestone represents years of discipline, sacrifice, and determination, and you've earned it. Each of your programs is rigorous in its own way. You've mastered complex technologies, developed precision in your skills, and learned to function in environments where details matter, because in healthcare, they always do. There is no close enough in imaging or in the operating room. You've also learned how to function on very little sleep, adapt quickly when things don't go as planned, and maintain professionalism in moments that is anything but predictable. So those are not just technical skills, they are life skills. And at this point, you've probably developed a new habit, watching medical shows and quietly critiquing everything on screen. I don't know if you're a fan, but I am a huge fan of The Pit. So I don't know if you watch, The Pit. So if you've seen it, you've likely found yourself thinking, that's not exactly how that works. And that instrument would not magically just show up right there. So real healthcare is a lot less dramatic, but a lot more precise. So what makes today especially meaningful is that you are entering professions that are essential to patient care. You are often at the point of diagnosis and intervention, ensuring accuracy, safety, and clarity when it matters most. As you move forward, remember this: your technical expertise got you here, but your professionalism, your integrity, the way you work with each other, the way you uplift each other as a team, and your ability to work that way will define your success. Healthcare is not just an individual sport, it's a team effort. Radiography, MRI, and sonography are probably the only professions where people apologize to you for breathing at the wrong time. And as for surgical techs, you've learned that timing is everything, especially when someone is holding out their hand and expecting you to already know what goes in it. So on behalf of the Health and Life Sciences Division, congratulations. We are incredibly proud of you, and you should be incredibly proud of yourselves. Please join us for a reception in the upper concourse near sections 305 and 306 so we can congratulate these wonderful soon-to-be licensed imaging and surgical professionals. Thank you.